All right, we go from an under to our favorite time of the week. Newbie, hit it. Highest total of the week. Our incredible run came to an end last week. We took a loss.
Yeah.
Arizona, Washington went over. I knew we were in trouble. I was watching for a little bit. It was close with still time left in the third quarter. I turned it off. I knew we had lost. So we moved to 5-2 to the under on the year, 15-4 over the last two seasons for the highest total of the week going under. This week, UCLA
By the way, our
at
guy
Oregon.
Anthony Tabelli every single week. Tabelli posts on Twitter now. He's telling everybody, you guys got to listen. He even recommended you fast forward to the end to get to the highest total of the week. Find the music. Don't do that. Listen to the whole show if you can. Hit the like button if you're watching.
Subscribe too, please.
Yeah, subscribe, please. That helps. But highest total of the week's been pretty good. Okay, it lost last week. That's okay. I like the game. This was a late curveball that you threw here because we had other games listed, but you went with this one. Tell me why.
Yeah, we were going to talk about this game anyway, but it slid into this. It was late coming down the stretch here. 70.5 is the total for this one for the highest total of the week. UCLA at Oregon here.
Is this our lowest high total of the week this season?
That's a good point. Might be. It's right. It
seems like every game that we've talked about has been higher than 70. So we're right there with this one. But we haven't had a game yet in the 60s. We have not. So continue that train.
Okay, so UCLA obviously been very good offensively. DTR at quarterback, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, has been outstanding. Bruins have scored 40 or more in 5 of its 6 games. Now, level of competition, I mean, we can talk about that. We can talk about who they've played, but the last 2 wins over Washington and Utah, all right, that got my attention a little bit. Those were very good wins. I thought Oregon's
Would you take a
defense,
shot at Heisman on that guy right now? If they
no.
win out, he's going to New York. No?
Yeah, no question. I mean, I just don't know that they will. I don't know that I trust them to get all the way there, but he's skill-wise and what he's putting up is just simply fantastic. But no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. But I see why you'd say that. Okay, UCLA's defense has been surprisingly good too. Best overall defensive grade in the Pac-12, best coverage grade in the Pac-12, second best run grade in the Pac-12.
Really?
Yeah, that surprised me. The offense and Chip Kelly, DTR getting all the attention, but their defense hasn't been bad, which I like for our under here. Oregon on the other side, I thought this defense would be a little bit better than what it's been. I don't know that it's been tested. This is going to be its best test. Eastern Washington, BYU, Washington State, Stanford, and Arizona has been Oregon's schedule since the Georgia loss.
How many points did they put up in those games individually? Do you have it right in front of you?
Yeah, which you want their offense? Okay, Eastern Washington, throw it out. They scored 70. Who cares?
Right. I don't need that.
41 against BYU, 44 against Washington State, 45 against Stanford, 49 against Arizona. You can see why the total is what it is.
Yeah,
but they're getting a better defense in UCLA here, though. That defensive for UCLA surprises me a little bit. Here's your matchups. It's the Oregon offensive line against that UCLA defense.
Okay.
Right? We heard so much about Oregon in the trenches in the offseason. They're the number one. Oregon is the number 1 ranked run offense against that UCLA number 2 run grade in the Pac-12. Okay. Oregon number 1 pass blocking grade in the Pac-12 against UCLA's number 1 pass rush. Does Oregon's O-line hold up? This could be a pretty good game. This could be a pretty good game.
This is why game day's going. This is the game of the week. UCLA still undefeated. The only team left undefeated in the big, well, not in the conference, but in the Pac-12. Man, my first thought is I like Oregon.
I do too. Yeah, we're not talking side, but I wrote when we were going to talk about this as a game, I was going to come to you and say, give me Oregon in this home field. Feels like UCLA's had a great run, but it kind of ends here in a tough game in Autzen. I'm with you there. I agree with you.
Bye. This is sneaky good spot for UCLA, but number tells me this is Oregon.
It's under.
How is it under?
Yeah, it's under.
All right. I mean, it's the highest total of the week, so we are going under, but I'm not comfortable with it. Like the Pac-12 games, just like last week, made us uncomfortable. This one makes me uncomfortable. As Oregon, I mean, they're averaging almost 40 points a game. That's what they're putting up. This final score's 40 to 35 or something like that.
Okay, but let me refresh you. Washington State, Stanford, and Arizona. Which one of those defenses concerns you?
None.
None. BYU, that defense hasn't shown to be great either. This UCLA, at least on paper, should be the best defense it's faced.
Wow. All right. I mean, we'll roll with it because it's the highest total of the week, but yikes, man. I'm not
I get it.
comfortable
It's
with
uncomfortable.
it. But again,
I know.
sometimes
It's
the uncomfortable
uncomfortable.
plays are the best plays.
Yeah, I agree. I don't disagree.
You
All
like
right, there it
under
is.
it?
There it is. I don't, same thing. I don't love it. I don't know that I'd play it except it's the highest total, but we have not lost, if I'm not mistaken, we have not, with only 4 losses in 2 years, we haven't lost back-to-back unders on the highest total. So
Just
this
said
might
it
be,
out loud. Now we're going to lose back-to-back
show me.
unders.
Show me. This is a show me. You might.
Show me what you got.
The kid's ready to go. All right.
Under.
Good. That's awesome.
Let's go.
All right.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.